Exceptional year it was for dollar index the 2022, where it is scaled from 95 levels to 115 and closed at 103. Now what to expect in 2023? Is it going to continue this bull run, or is it going to get doomed and then bounce back? So we will see with the help of charts and indicators what could be expected out of the dollar index in next year 2023. We will also see what could be expected in next week, and in the month of January we will try to understand the month on month movement for the dollar index. Do watch till the end, listen to it carefully, and do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. If you are into global markets and commodities, you should watch the daily analysis for major global markets and commodities as well. So do press the bell icon. Let's start. Now, first point is the movement here started, the rally started here at 95 as the base, and then the major resistance at 100 levels was breached. See, 100 is definitely a major resistance level which it has breached in 2022. Now, there is a probability, though we expected this to happen in December 2022, we expected it to come back till towards 102 levels, which is definitely the base case here, because see, this was the first rally, a consistent rally from 102 to 115, and then now this drops. So there is a possibility that it can resume the downtrend, because see, these are flat candles. Now the previous candle also had a very small tail out there, and this candle is almost with a flat bottom, and there is a possibility that it can open and continue with the downtrend, taking it till towards 102. And in fact we can expect that we can see it till towards 195 levels in the first 2 to 3 months of 2023. So it may continue the downtrend for a little while before it tries to bounce back. Now why I'm saying so, let's try to have a look here further. Another observation, see, since 2015 to 2020 it has traded, the dollar index is traded in this box, and this last year it has given this breakout. So now there is a probability that it may try to attempt and achieve the base of this. In fact, it can try to dig a bit deeper and then bounce back from there. So this is one expectation. This box is certainly the place where it may try to attempt and achieve once in the year 2023, and then we will see whether it tries to sustain in this box or looks forward to a bounce back. So this is where we are coming from, that there could be a possibility for it to continue with the downtrend for the first 2 to 3 months, and then we will see how it behaves probably. Now look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts, look at the two candles, rather I'll say the four candles in the near term. You will find that it is skewed on the downside, and see, the previous candle, the last candle, had a breakout after two consolidation candles. It was a breakout, and see the flat bottom there. This indicates that there is a possibility that it can open flat and continue with a downtrend with a longer body, and this time first target should be at around 102 and 101.5 levels. Achieving these levels, we will observe how it behaves. One cannot deny that it cannot breach 100 levels, which is definitely very good. Certainly my expectation for the month of January and for the next week for the dollar index to trade bearish for a while, and maybe it can give you bigger strides, bigger moves for next couple of months or 2 to 3 months from here, where it can try to achieve the lows and try to go below 100 levels. In fact, it can go back till towards 95 in the first half of the year 2023. But what would happen next, we'll try to find further details. See, it is trying to breach this. If you connect the dots here, first of all, see, so far, if you just connect the dots throughout the year 2021, you will find it was trading with the base of this line, and this line support exists at 102. So I'll definitely observe 102 and 101.5 levels, how it behaves. Definitely, if it stays below this, I will be looking forward to 98.5 and then 95 levels. Yes, these levels are still achievable before it looks over to a bounce back. So this is just on the weekly charts. Let's also have a look at the daily charts. See, on the daily charts, now, what we saw on the weekly charts, it gave a breakout again. However, it is precisely closed at the bottom. So if you see it trading below 103 in this week, in the coming week, or in this week itself, yes, if you see it trading below 103, just stay short, and then you can expect 102 and 101.5 levels. In fact, further lows can also be expected in the month of January itself. So this is for the first month, and in fact, in next couple of months, because see, this is going to be a smaller candle where it may try to achieve this zone, and probably from there it can trade sideways for a couple of months before it looks over to another downward move, and then the bounce back can happen. So this is my expectation, that first half of the year, either the dollar index may try to trade bearish, or if it takes a bigger strides in a couple of months, then it may try to trade sideways for the next couple of months before it looks over to any bounce back or a reversal. Bounce back is possible. However, the reversal consideration is only and only if it trades above 108 levels, because beyond that I will consider that it is going to hit 115. And remember, there is still lot much highs are yet to be covered. See, the previous high for the dollar index was in way back in 2003 2004, when it has achieved 120 levels. So these levels are yet pending, yet due for the dollar index to get achieved. There is a possibility that it may try to achieve those. But now let me take you a little bit far away in time, in the year 2007 2008, since then see this bullish channel in which the dollar index is trading. See the highs very well connected, see the lows very well connected from here, and this is what we had observed. And if you look, if you just connect these dots, you can observe that there is still a lot much downside available, where it may try to attempt and achieve, in fact, 95 levels, certainly very good support. And from that zone we will observe how it behaves. A bounce back is possible from those levels. So possibly for first couple of months, or in fact first half of the year 2022, I expect that it may try to trade bearish, and then possibility of a bounce back or a reversal, complete reversal also exists, which may try to take it till towards 120 in the near future. It may take few months, or in fact couple of years, for it to achieve those levels, but the level at 120 is achievable. On the downside, the levels at around 95 90 is also achievable. First few months, yes, can be expected as bearish. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators. What are the indicators are suggesting, because it is also equally important to understand the part of it. Now look at this. See the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, it is getting the support from the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. Also the resistance from the 20 period moving average is there at around 104.5 levels. So yes, for the next week, if you see it trading beyond 104.5 104 levels, you can buy there and you can expect it to rise more. So beyond 104.5, you can expect 105 106 levels to get achieved. And only if it trades beyond 108, you can consider that it is trying to give you a bullish breakout. That is one part to it. Next, see the directional movement is bearish here, it is divergent. Also look at this, the 50 and 100 period crossover is there. This is divergent, this is bearish. Now all the three, the 20 50 and 100 period moving averages, are trading with a divergence, indicating bearishness here. Now if you look at the stochastic, this is trading comfortable at the median. Now looking downwards, it may try to take it into oversold zone, and hence possibly this week we may see a little drop. Now look at the MACD. See, most importantly, the MACD on, you can see this is trading at the oversold zone. Also see the green run, the bull run is done. Possibly it is looking forward to another crossover. It may try to attempt and achieve double bottom before it looks forward to a bounce back there. RSI looking downwards here on the daily charts. Now look at the weekly chart. On the weekly charts, the 20 period moving average is now curving downwards. The 50 period also trying to curve downwards, while 100 period is staying flat. So this indicates that there could be a possible crossover, which may bring the dollar basket again into the bearish zone. Now look at the directional movement. This is divergent. It was in green so far for a couple of years. Now this is crossed over. This is trading with divergence, indicating bearishness. But look at the stochastic. The stochastic is one part. This is trading oversold, and hence see only sell. See 102 levels are certainly going to be a very good support. 100 101.5, it can achieve those levels, and there is a probability that it can give you good swings from 101.5 to 104.5 or 5 levels in the month of January, and close the month with a doji, because see this is trading oversold here. This also gives a slight hint that there could be a little reversal, but we have to be careful there on the weekly charts, because see whenever it has gone oversold in past, it has bounced back. So this is the only indication, this is the only indicator which is giving me a hint that it is trying to bounce back, or it may bounce. But first thing is how far it can drop in the first couple of weeks, because see if it drops fast, if it drops hard, if it drops below 101.5, then a retracement till towards 104.5 should be considered a bigger move. And there, yes, then if it drops, if it rises till towards those levels at 105, possibly that will bring again the stochastic to comfortable levels. Now look at the MACD on the weekly charts, extremely sharp, divergent. It has taken a vertical drop there. We had expected this to happen, and see it has seen the perfect drop. Now it is still trying to trade with divergence. However, look at the candles. The candles peak is the stabilize here. It indicates that Now the candles might try to diminish here, but we have to wait a while there. Look at the RSI. This is looking forward to go into oversold zone, which means there could be a little bearishness for next few weeks before it tries to bounce back. Now on the monthly charts, if you look at the support, there is far away at 95, 97 zone. This is very important. Now look at the directional movement. This was sharply bullish. It is trying to converge, and couple of red candles from here may try to take it into the bear zone. On the monthly charts, if you see, this was extremely overbought. Now it is trying to get into oversold zone. So possibly for next couple of months, yes, we can expect it to close the month or give red candles, and then possibly a reversal from there is can be expected. Also look at the MACD. See this? This was the last crossover in 2015-16. Now it is again trying to look forward to a crossover. Possibly a red candles or few red candles from here might try to take it or trade it, make it little bit bearish for next few months. Yes, the first quarter or first half of this year 2023, you can see the dollar index to trade bearish, and possibly from there it can try to rise. The RSI was overbought and now looking downward. So yes, my expectation on the weekly charts is it can try to take a drop on the first week or so, or this week or so, and yes, it is oversold on the weekly charts, and hence taking a sharper drop, it can try to reverse or trade sideways for next couple of weeks before it tries to take again a sharper drop. So for first 2 to 3 months, or in fact for the first half of year 2023, we can expect the dollar index to trade bearish. Probability exists that it can in fact try to attempt and achieve 95, 90 zone before it looks over to a bounce back in the later half of the year. Or it can happen the other way around also. It can continue with the, or it can reverse from now itself. It can bounce back. If you see it bouncing back above 108 in the first half of the year 2023, you can expect the later half of the 2023 will bring more cheer in the market, and then it can try to trade bearish from there. The cheer in the market may bring a negative impact on USD, and probably from there you can expect that it can try to trade bearish. So if a first half it tries to trade bullish, probably we can see a drop later half of the year. If it trades bearish in the first half, which is the most likely case which can happen, we can expect it to bounce back into the later half of the year. The bottom case, yes, there is a probability that 95 levels, 90 levels are still achievable, and it can in fact attempt to achieve these levels first before it looks over to a bounce back. So keep your trades accordingly, take your positions accordingly, and do all the weekly analysis every week so that you can keep your positions according, take the trades accordingly, and definitely profit from there. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and profitably read. Thank you.